Hello, my name is Flo and I'm from Germany. Um, I studied half a year biophysics and then I got very much I was inspired by nature. Um, I saw patterns in nature where I thought, why do I don't see them in human society? And I thought, okay, maybe there is something behind it, that nature knows what we don't know. Maybe we can use this for some certain purpose. Because trees and plants in general, they will not, to grow, they will not use any help from outside, like scaffolding, leather, crane or something. They will just build themselves. You know, like we can maybe build buildings also like that. So I started to make my first tower then in Germany. Um, we were two guys, we were working for 1 week and we could manage to make a 6-meter tall tower without being up there once. Yeah? We just built everything from the ground. So then I found, okay, we can also use tensegrity pattern with this structure. We can make domes dynamic, towers which grow and fall, and like suddenly a building was not like static, it was dynamic, and that brought me then to this idea, okay, maybe we can even build houses in that style. Full rooms, you can just add them on the ground, rotate your tower and grow your home, yeah, kind of. So I came to Auroville to maybe explore that, discover that, do some research, and it turned out that we could manage with only volunteers, a few workers and a lot of fun to raise a tower up to 45 feet, and yeah, that was just made out of bamboo, and we could manage to build that in 60 days. It is has a radius down there of what was it, 4 meter, and is then up to 45 feet. And yeah, it has 2 platforms. You have a wonderful view from up there. And I think that is kind of a monument now, which shows what is actually possible. So further projects could be even higher, or yeah. Don't want to spoil, but I have kind of some few ideas.
How you got an idea about this tower? Is this your first creation by your own style, or it is already
No.
the style is followed?
This is something which I searched a lot, but I didn't find something similar. Actually, what I just did was studying structures in nature. For example, my own body. I asked myself, where do I come from? Who am I? What is this world around me actually? And I found, for example, my arm is divided in the golden ratio, my finger is divided in the golden ratio, my whole body is divided in the golden ratio. Then I counted numbers and trees. They were always like 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Some certain numbers, they were, I later found that they are the Fibonacci numbers. And I saw self-similarity, patterns which come again and again and again everywhere. So then I thought, okay, when we use it, we will probably have some benefit. And what I found then, because I was searching, who am I, where do I come from? And I thought the answer will be like a single term. In fact, I found a single term, but I also found that this single term you can describe from every direction, and it will, you know, I found connections between square root numbers and Fibonacci numbers, between square numbers and the golden ratio between the angular system, which is a 360-degree system, and the golden ratio. It's pretty much amazing how actually everything is connected. So actually everything is part of the whole one. So actually they are all one, and this building is just a symbol to show that every mathematics is established there, same as in every one of us the same source sits in. So that becomes a bit spiritual, but in the end I found actually that all is one.
So, do you like to say thanks to some of the persons who are part of the tower, and who are the organizers behind your project, and the well-wishers? Some of the volunteers' names you like to share?
Yeah.
Where are from they are from? You can share about that also.
So I think when I would start telling now names, I would probably miss a lot, because only volunteers who were like regularly there, at least 1 week, I counted 30, and people who came maybe for a day, there are again 40 more people. Then there were many people who raised fund for that. Then there were many people in the office of Bamboo Center. Bamboo Center actually provided the space and the bamboo and the possibility. There are also a lot of people who put their effort in it, made the poster, made the estimate, things like that, you know. There's a lot of things going on. So to tell names would maybe be a bit big, but I think the few people, or these many people, they know that I'm really deeply thankful, and to make such a thing, to establish such a vision, is not something you can do alone, and I know that, and whoever put just a finger on a saw or on a bamboo or something is warmly pleased. I really appreciate every single person who was involved in that process. It was hard, it was not always easy, we had a lot of problems, but all the time when the problem appeared, we found a solution all together. And so
what are the bamboos materials used in this? Any special type of bamboos name is used? How many tons maximum used for this bamboo? And what are the other materials used to connect to use the bamboo? And also, what type of the concrete put for the bamboo structure from the starting? How many feet was that down for concrete?
You mean the foundation?
Yeah.
So I mean, okay, we can start from the foundation. We had around, let me count, 8, 16, 24 granite pillars in the ground, 2 feet deep. On top of that, we had like 2.5 kilometers of bamboo, which is, I think, 3 tons or even more, depends, hard to say. Then we used, I think, 26 square meters for the platform wood. We used, I think, what was it, about 140 metal junction, which I designed a new way to connect bamboo in a geodesic pattern. What else could I say? I mean, tons of nuts, tons of washer, yeah, quite a lot of split bamboo. I mean, the list is endless, but in the end, it's a very light structure, and we use for this amount of height very little material, and we showed that just with natural material you can actually go quite high.
Yeah, people say it is a rotating tower, so how it can be rotated?
So you have to imagine it like a screw actually. So a screw you can also turn and it will come out of the hole. It will raise up. So mainly we were making kind of a ramp which has the shape of spiral, and on this ramp we were rotating the whole tower. You have to imagine every time when some sticks of bamboo would go up, there would appear a new gap where we could put new bamboo and rotate again. So with every rotation we won about half a meter of height, and in future there could be maybe a living room or kind of, yeah, something like that.
How long this tower can stay? The period.
We estimate 5 to 10 years. Let's see.
Okay.
I don't have that much experience actually.
So when we calculate according to the cost of this tower, how much it will be cost? Production cost.
Cost, just the material or something. I think we got a fund altogether of 1.5 lakh, and we put maybe some 1.5 lakh more, so maybe 3 lakh,
Okay.
something around that.
So 3 lakh is the expense of this tower.
I don't want to estimate now to the single rupee, but I think that can be more or less 3 lakh, maybe 4.
Okay. So yeah, what you like to share for the this type of the architects who are trying to